A father and his son went into a coffee shop. The father ordered Milo. The son ordered black coffee. When the drinks came, father started drinking his Milo. And he was watching this young boy, taking the teaspoon out, dipping into the container of sugar, 1 teaspoon after another. By the time he hit number 5, the father was shocked. He went 6, 7th, and the 8th. And by the time when he was about to scoop the 9th teaspoon, the father stopped him. He said, What are you doing, son? The coffee is going to be so sweet that you are not able to drink it. The son looked at him and said, Dad, if I don't stir that cup of coffee, the coffee is just going to be as bitter as its own original sense. Well, it's the same thing in life, isn't it? That all of us here has got a potential. When we were born, there was a seed that was given to us. And that seed is called potential. And if we are not going to nurture it, if we are not going to stir it, if we are not going to unleash it, we're going to be the dull individual. We're going to be the same individual when we were born until the day that we die. The only difference is our age, the numbers. The only difference is our the gray hair and the wrinkles and the struggles, the difficulties. Well, this is how it goes. This man who came out from high school onto the college, into the university. And then after the university, he came out, he got a job, and right after that, he got his girlfriend, and he got married, and he's got children of his own, and then after that, a few years later, he's got his grandchildren came along, and for all you know, it's time to retire. His hair turned gray. And one day, this man was on his way to the grave. And suddenly he woke up and said, What is wrong? What happened? What happened to me? How come Tom is doing so well? And Jimmy is doing extremely well in the life insurance company. What happened to me? Jimmy was inviting me at one time to go for his meeting. And I went to his meeting, but I didn't see it. I saw Jimmy was stirring up his group of agents, and they were all at the height. He was able to hype them up on a day-to-day basis. Jimmy was doing extremely well. But I came out from the meeting, I did not see anything, and I continued to work. And here I am, on my way to grave, without achieving anything. And that's the same thing here we're talking about, that particular potential that is within you. If you are not going to nurture it, if you are not going to stir it, if you are not going to unleash it, you're going to be the same individual the day that you were born and the day that you die. The only difference, the numbers. But here's what you need to do. You got to get excited. You're gonna realize that there's a seed. That seed is called potential. Or there is a little lion that is within you. You're going to wake that lion up. Or there is a little eaglet inside there. You're going to let this eaglet out from that particular system of yours, and so that this eaglet can become the mighty eagle and soar the blue sky. You are the one who is going to run. You are the one who is going to go after that dream. That leads me to the next subject. Do you have dreams? Well, if you have dreams, then let's work on it. Let me just recommend something. And I don't want you to just take my word for it. Try it out. Go to the next career talk of a life insurance company. See and feel the electricity. See and feel the charisma of a successful life agent. I've seen tons of them. They came to my class when they was just a rookie. Oh, they was just striving. They were just coming out from college, or some of them were university. And in this short spent years, a few years later, I saw them. I remember once I was speaking in the 30th Namlifa meeting, which is a life insurance agents all get together. Now, that was a great meeting because, there were about 1,000 over people, and I met many of them who were in my class in the 70s, in the 80s. They were young rookies. They were just coming into the life insurance business. But today, they are group agency managers. They are already, agency managers, senior agency managers. What am I saying here? These people, many of them, they didn't have much tertiary education because, those days, many of them joined the life insurance company because those days they didn't have that high qualifications that you needed to get through. But today is a bit different. But I want you to realize this. I want you to take this challenge. Go to the life insurance company and check it out yourself. Because if you have the potential and you realize that you have the potential, and if you do not know how to go and stir it out, this is the one. This is the way to go and stir it out. Go and join them. Find a good friend who is in a life insurance company. There's so many insurance companies out there. Find a friend who is an agency manager. Tell him that you want to follow his style. Let him stir your potential. Let him work on you. Let him unleash that potential. You know what? And in a few years' time, you're going to be the next him. In a few years' time, you're going to get out of your rut. You're going to get out of your, what we call, comfort zone and get into a dream. That particular dream, an impossible dream, you turn it possible. That is unleashing your potential. Do that, okay?